Yo, what's up everybody? It's Prophet Gaming 77, man, and we're back with another gameplay trailer. So the trailer that we're going to be looking at is from a game called Crimson Desert. And man, let me tell you something. This game is like flying under the radar, but this game looks incredible. I don't know why more people aren't talking about it. Maybe it just hasn't reached enough people yet to build up enough hype and momentum surrounding this. But man, I don't know if some of my subscribers have heard of this game, but in case you haven't, guys, I gotta bring it to the forefront, and we gotta see this gameplay trailer because this game looks phenomenal. This is what I like to call a hidden giant, man. This thing is like a quiet giant waiting to reach people's screens, and I don't know when this game is coming out. Hopefully they show some sort of like details on that. But all I know is this game is an RPG, and this game looks sick. It looks up there with some of the most anticipated games out there. But I'm just sad that more people aren't talking about it. So listen, guys, we're not going to waste any time. We're going to jump right into this gameplay trailer, which is about 14 minutes. But let's see what we got here. So I'm on this YouTube channel here, PlayStation Access. It says here, we've gone hands-on with Crimson Desert, the upcoming open-world action RPG from Black Desert Online, developer Pearl Abyss. So we know Pearl Abyss is working on this. Due on PS5 later in 2025, so we know it's coming out this year. That's awesome news. It says, check out this brand new gameplay as Rob talks us through why this beautiful action game is way more than you expect. PlayStation Access is the official YouTube channel of PlayStation UK. So we'll stop there. We're gonna blow this up. And we're gonna just watch this, man. And it's in 4K, so that's really good. I'm gonna hit play.
Hello, welcome to PlayStation Access. My name is Rob. Joining us today is Rosie.
Hello, everyone.
Rosie, this is Crimson Desert.
Crimson Desert, guys.
Upcoming action-adventure open-world RPG from Pearl Abyss, who are a Korean studio.
Look at the trees.
The same studio that brought us Black Desert Online, like a big ambitious MMO. But this, originally I think it was supposed to be a prequel or at least a follow-up to Black Desert Online, but it's sort of become its own thing. It's a purely single-player action RPG set in this enormous and beautiful world.
It's beautiful.
Glimpse of it back there.
Look at how
it's set in
interactive
the same universe
this
as
is.
Black Desert Online. So fans of Black Desert
This
Online,
is a boss fight.
a lot to look forward to here. For those of you not familiar with Black Desert Online, this video is going to showcase a series of boss battles that I fought. I got hands-on with the game a few weeks ago, starting with this lovely man, the Stag Lord.
The Stag
He
Lord.
looks
He's
tough.
looking very boss battle energy vibes. Look at his armor.
He's a beast.
I was given like a little bit of a preamble by the devs who were like, you know, we have a very sophisticated combat system. You're going to be fighting 4 bosses, so please pay attention to that. I was like, yeah. Cool.
He's strong.
I know what I'm doing. And
look at this.
You see here, the Stag Lord. He's not pulling any punches.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, literally, he's just immediately gone in, and you know when you have a cinematic, oh, our swords are really
Look,
close.
walls
and
break down, like this is crazy.
And they stand for a bit. He wasn't having any of that. He was like,
did you see the environment crumble then? As
Yeah.
he hit
He's
me
strong.
into it. I just thought I immediately was taken a bit off guard by how immediate.
Let me just pause this real quick.
And brutal.
Guys, if this is not on your list of games that you anticipate this year, please add this to the list. I promise you, what you're about to see is just amazing craftsmanship and gaming, man. Let me just hit play. I'm sorry for pausing.
The combat was incredibly fun. Like, you play as Cliff. You're one of the grey mains. And I had a little bit of a tutorial fight, and then it was straight into the bosses. So you've got your basic setup. You know, you can dodge, you can block, you can parry. If you block at just the right time, and then launch a counter attack. You've got so many sort of hotkey skills that you can use. Some of which are effective against the Stag Lord, some of which were not. And just this fight, the music is just epic. The staging, fantastic, and it. You know, it's hard to sort of compare it to anything else that's out there at the moment, I think. You know, I didn't really get a taste of the open world.
He's taking chunks of health out of him,
man. As I said, I just got to play these boss fights. but it really
He's
felt
healing.
like the staging and the setup of each boss fight felt
You can like
very,
parry and dodge.
look at him. He's just absolutely picked me up and slammed me into the ground.
Literally,
there.
whilst
Yeah,
you've been talking,
he's a
I've been watching,
beast.
I've been going like, ooh, like in some
Yeah.
moments. When you had the camera and your back was turned to him and you dodged away from his
Yes.
attack, I was like, oh,
It's
nice.
just
I think dude has like 3 health bars.
the
Watch.
distance he launches you when he hits
You see at the top where it says
you
Stag
really
Lord?
feel like you're in this epic tussle. I've got a little. So I found out that the one move that is effective on him is you've got this like sort of it's almost like a force push, which I'm charging up here, and that stuns him a little
Damn.
bit. You can get a flurry of attacks in.
Dang,
towards
and the
end.
walls
Like,
is
look how that
falling? Oh my
masonry's just
God.
crumbled as I've smacked him into.
Y'all
it.
ain't seen nothing yet.
But yeah, it's the combinations of moves that you can do, and we'll see a little bit of that later on in the video. So deep, so sophisticated.
Just grab him by the
that,
antlers, bub.
For those of you who are familiar with, your typical role-playing games, it feels very action-based. The combat.
He's not.
system.
Oh,
So
this must have
fans
been the
of
last
action games, I think, are gonna
sequence in
find
the
a
boss
lot to
fight.
love. Fans of massive open-world fantasy role-playing games are going to find a lot to love. I think it feels quite Elden
He goes right
Ring
back to his
in,
throne.
Like, the staging of his blood sort of like just
Oh, I didn't
flowing down the
notice
steps
that.
there. I mean, this is his death animation, and he goes and this is so badass. He wins the fight, in my opinion.
Just
Even
Yeah.
though, just the way
ending.
he dies, he goes back to sit in his throne. I rule over naught but ruins now.
I rule over naught but ruin.
God.
Oh my gosh.
That was a great.
That's how
That
was
is, like,
really
so
great.
epic.
Look at his throne with like stag antlers on it.
Stag
And now,
energy.
You'll notice here that I've got his shield. the
Look how
Stag
beautiful
Lord's
this game
shield.
looks.
So this is later on.
Ooh.
Look at how beautiful that is.
I love the wind in this
Yes.
game. Like, immediately when you did your first panning shot, I noticed the wind in the trees and the long grass.
Yeah,
even a bit
same.
in your hair. And you can see
Excuse
it
me,
here
something's
as
in my
well.
eye.
Everything's just going,
It's-
just blowing in the wind.
It almost feels like too good to be true. A game this big, a world this beautiful, with combat this rich. It honestly feels amazing. And you're playing as this guy called Cliff. as
He's
I've
the next
mentioned.
best character out
He
there,
looks
man.
like a
I'm telling you, he's the
badass.
next
There's
best thing.
certainly,
Next
some
big
of it,
thing, excuse me.
It feels a little bit Elden Ring. It also feels a little bit Witcher as well. Just in terms of this guy I'm about to fight now, the Reed
Devil of the
Devil
Reed Fields.
is an
Ooh.
entirely different kettle of fish, Rosie, to the Stag Lord that we've just seen. So let this opening.
This boss looks crazy too.
You would take such a
Look at that. He's all in and out of like.
Well, you certainly
He's like the Flash.
my own father.
Hell.
If one could call
I can't wait to play this game, bro.
game desperately seeking his
2025 has some dope games.
when no sons were left of his noble line.
We being fed in these PlayStation streets. Look how dope this is, man. Dude's a beast. Both of them are like.
When he took one look at my leprous face, he called me the devil. He tried
I mean, you got the horns.
life.
Damn, bro.
Well done. You weren't seeing through his cutscene nonsense.
He's cutting through all right. Forget a cutscene. He's cutting through like butter. Look how fast he is. Damn. He's quick. Damn. He's pushing him out, man.
Yeah.
I can't hear the other guy's mic, but that's okay. Who's throwing darts at you? This looks like a tough game too. This game, if it's good, is gonna be talked about for decades. I can just
Yeah.
tell you that. Wow. Get rocked, son. Oh, he duplicates himself. That's crazy. He just swinging them in the air and all that. Oh my God, sweet Lord. He's getting beat up so bad, bro. Bro, you should have upgraded, homie. Dang, the combos are. He's getting bodied.
Right.
Guys, when I play this game, I am not going to be playing this trash, bro, but game still looks good.
Okay.
Look at
Did
that.
you find that move was good against the Reed Devil, or did you try it once and then think?
But I mean, the
It
dude
seems
is
like a
holding
bit
his
of a
own.
more
I mean, he's
slow
bringing his health bar
attack
down, but
in
he's
comparison
he's
to
getting his
Reed
butt
Devil's,
kicked
like,
in the
super
process.
quick,
Like,
speedy moves.
wow. That flying kick, man. Look at this. This is so cinematic. It's sick.
Unafraid of my sword.
This must be like the second or third phase of the fight. I don't know.
Care to guess? The mask.
Yeah, take the mask off. That's his secret. Dude's a beast. Give me that. Oh,
Quick time here.
I was about to
here we
press
go.
X and I don't have a control in
Get
my
that
hand.
mask
That's how
off.
immersive this game looks, bro.
I don't think that's how you remove a mask, buddy.
Bro, take that mask off.
Yeah, you need to pull it, not push it further in.
Right. I mean, he's trying to break the mask. Granted.
Light.
Dude is a menace, bro.
Dance shall resume some other day. Running again.
Disappears into the ether.
Into
And
the ether he goes.
presumably You'll have to fight him again at some other point.
Yeah, the boss fight is not over.
Brief respite. And look to your own health as well.
Aw. Take care of yourself.
You do well as well, because
Yeah,
we're going to
yeah,
fight.
yeah.
We want to fight you again someday.
You know, eat your veggies, keep hydrated.
two very different boss fights there. I'm sure you'll agree.
Yeah.
This next
I
one,
like the variety.
Hexe Marie.
Ooh.
This one is crazy, bro.
Witch who can transform
This boss fight
into
is crazy.
A flock of crows, a murder of crows, I guess you would
Oh.
say. Very sort of, again, shifting the vibe. Here she is.
She's like a witch.
And she's able to animate lots of ads, which you will see in a moment. And in this fight, I sort of spammed a combo I discovered and really enjoyed, which was using the force push, let's call it
force
that,
push.
to launch myself into the air and then doing like a slow-mo.
I think she sends
bow and arrow
enemies at
shot
you as
into the
a
ground
distraction.
whilst I was in the air.
And she can like vanish through the crows and teleport. It's crazy. Yeah, see?
How skillful I am, right?
Oh, these
Get off
stone
me.
friends
Stupid
over
stone.
there.
How's he
feel
punching
pity for
stone?
them.
Look at them, they're just a bunch of pots.
Yeah, they're pots that the witch has animated.
Yeah,
Look how
she's like animating them,
horrible.
yeah.
Look at them swarming.
He about to go. See?
And the game gives you a
Oh,
little
go
hint.
on.
The game gives you a little hint there in that cutscene as to what move might be effective in this fight.
Yeah, I like
The
that.
punch into the ground to launch you up into the air. Mm-hmm. I love how each fight after the cutscene, it's like straight
Look
into
how
it.
beautiful
So
this
there's
game
the-
is, man. It's
there's
just
the
so
pound into
good.
the ground to get me up into the air.
Yeah, you picked up
I'm
on that
definitely picking
immediately.
this up,
So
man.
go do that.
Yeah, I understand.
It was the one combo I actually was able to pull off and see you sort of like slow-mo it in the air and then shoot explosive arrows at the lot of them. A lot of fun.
Is it-
So what the weapons you've got, is it, I'm guessing, is it always a sword, or can you switch
Oh, you
your...
can choose.
Dang,
you can
bro.
choose. So
She's
I
quick.
chose, like a sword
Launch in
and
the air.
shield. I'm basic, Rosie. I always go for the sword and shield. But there are various weapons.
Damn,
you can
she's
choose
a
from.
menace, bro. These boss
Various
fights look so
different play
freaking hard.
styles, and like
There's a lot
I
going
didn't
on on
get
the
to
screen.
Really explore much with it, but from what I could tell, a skill tree that offers a lot of
Look at
depth
the
and
lighting and the
variety to
water
sort of build
effects.
your
It's so
character how you
dope.
want. But it would appear that each boss battle requires its own unique strategy.
Damn.
Yeah.
So here I've been doing that move and
Yeah,
fighting
this isn't
towards
just
the
a
end of
hack
the
and
fight
slash.
now.
You gotta
I'm focusing
strategize
in
up
on
in this
her,
mug, man.
And trying to get melee attacks in, but she, as her health gets towards the end, you can see here she goes
She goes bananas.
she goes massive and terrifying.
Oh,
and
what the
sort of
heck?
Teleporting all over the area, turning into her crows.
I just wanted to say, like,
She's
in
getting
the,
desperate.
even for her intro cutscene, I love her outfit and her whole design, and now seeing her become this massive, like, being as well, with the beautiful blue outfit she was in. I think this boss looks stunning.
I think it's.
Hmm.
I think the boss fights are really cool. Like the bosses are the type of bosses that you will talk about and
Nice.
feel like proper characters.
Get her
They're
out of
not
there,
like-
bro.
Like, you know, the kind of bosses that you,
Hexe Marie.
that are cool and that you actually like
Damn.
and enjoy fighting, and almost to some degree don't want to defeat them because they're so cool.
Yeah,
Like,
the
even
boss
whole
fights are
set
so
piece for this,
cool.
there's so much going on in this
Yeah.
fight. You've
Yeah.
got your attack projectiles going, you've got crows flying everywhere, you've got explosions happening from your little pop friends.
It's chaotic.
You've got, obviously,
Me getting
the
my
bosses-
ass kicked.
Yeah.
blood splattering
In every
all over
freaking
the
scene.
place. There's so much going on. It's gonna take it's very engrossing.
He's getting his ass handed to him,
Yes.
bro. But he's still
Yeah,
winning and
it's
everything
really
like that.
engaging.
So
As I said,
Engaging, that's the word.
I hope they release a demo.
All I got to do was fight some bosses. Like I am.
Oh, she pushed him right through the. This scene is dope.
raring to go in
Watch.
terms of exploring
She
the
chases him
open
through the
world.
house.
A little glimpse of it, and it
Oh
looks
my
just
God.
massive. You know, full of towns to explore, people to talk to, side quests
She's so
to
quick.
go on. You know, as I say, I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. The
This is
combat
crazy.
is, as you can see, really involved.
Nice.
Not like a game where you can just hack and slash your way to victory, and you've got to be good at the combat.
Let's go.
Yeah, you gotta learn.
Kick her out
it
that
and
window,
also
cuz.
change your strategy. And
Yeah.
it's not as if you can just go for one fighting style and then be like, oh, I'm just gonna brute force my way through it. You have.
Is she
multiple
dead, or
kinds
is
of
this
fighting
like
styles
another?
you're
This
gonna
is
have
like
to
another
practice
phase
and-
later on in the game.
And Hexe Marie, you
So
don't
good, so
fully defeat
good.
Her either. She goes off.
Yo,
I was
he's all
I think it's
exhausted.
looking amazing.
Yeah, I was not
Absolutely
expecting this when
amazing.
you said we're going to talk about it. I was
Saving.
not expecting this
Well,
at all.
there
and
you
Hex
go.
I'm loving it.
Sanctuary.
That is
That's
Crimson
where her-
Desert,
where she
coming
resides.
out on PS5 later this year. If you like the look of the game, please do give the video a like. Let us know in the comments. And also, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so you always stay up to date with everything from the world of PlayStation.
We're gonna pause
Thanks
it.
for watching.
All right, guys, let me give you my thoughts. So, guys, I am super excited for this game. I know I always say that. I know I sound like a broken record, guys, but this game looks absolutely incredible. It looks insane. So that just got added to my list of most anticipated games. So be on the lookout for that gameplay, guys. Crimson Desert. And if you haven't heard of this game, well, you've heard of it now. Profit Gaming has brought it to the forefront. Comment down below, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this game. Man, that's going to be another Game of the Year contender along with Death Stranding, Ghost of Yode, and the list goes on and it just keeps growing, man. This year is stacked with games, man. And that would probably have to be one of my top 3 most anticipated games, Crimson Desert, because it looks amazing. And I'm a big RPG fan. As you know, on this channel, I played a lot of RPG games. And so, yeah, man, thank you guys for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, man, like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like these. And we out of here. Peace.